Donald Trump has got a lot of nerve saying that he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize for the ceasefire in Gaza, especially with all the other bullshit that he said today during his meeting with Netanyahu. Now, quick reminder, Netanyahu once said that Donald Trump is the best friend Israel has ever had in the White House, so it makes complete sense that this entire meeting is just the two of these men stroking each other's egos. But let's recap some of the comments they made. Now, once again, Trump has suggested the permanent resettlement of Palestinians out of Gaza, saying, who would want to live there? Palestinians do. They do not want to be displaced again in Nakba 2.0. He's also still pushed for Jordan and Egypt and other countries to accept Palestinian refugees as permanently displaced people, despite the fact that these countries have said no, and has asserted that he will make them say yes. He was then asked about Saudi Arabia and how they have demanded the creation of a Palestinian state as a caveat to formalizing ties with Israel. And he completely contradicted all of the official statements by the Saudi Arabian government, saying that no, they are not demanding a Palestinian state. Which to me just completely reads as him ignoring their demands and instead deciding that what he wants is best. And then he got started on Iran, almost implying that the US should directly attack Iran. He made a point to say, well, Iran is very strong right now, but they weren't strong when I left office, directly after he targeted and assassinated Iranian commander Qasem Soleimani. He followed up by saying that Iran is very close to having nuclear weapons, and the US can't have that. And when asked directly if he would support strikes on Iran, he said, we'll see what happens. And let's not forget, all of these comments come the same day that Trump signed an executive order withdrawing the U.S. from the UN Human Rights Council and extending a funding ban on UNRWA. He's basically bending over backwards to give Netanyahu everything he wants. And then the cherry on top of it all, at the very end, he sat there and praised Netanyahu, saying he's the right leader for Israel and he's done a great job in Gaza, and we've been friends for such a long time. Our president really sat down with an international war criminal, gave him everything that he wanted, and then praised him and called him his best friend. We should all be very worried right now.